Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see one of the more dangerous passing offenses. The Packers are top 10 in passing TDs, and they'll go against the Buccaneers, who are very aware of what they'll be dealing with.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in... The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Alabama product, quarterback Jake Coker.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bet.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A gain of 39 that time.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Thomas Rawls with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Thomas Rawls who finishes it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Johnson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a gain there of 11 yards. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, Jeff Cumberland, and it's 3rd down. Maxwell, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Tom Hackett now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 93 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now back to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go now.
On second down, Johnson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Gun now on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. That's the second time in this first quarter he's had a ball and lost it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are wondering about his focus right now. They also wonder, will they phase him out of the game plan? I think they're going to try their best to find a way to get him kick-started. They need him.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And some room to roam now. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. First and 10 now. They'll look to throw here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kenny Clark able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So the sack on first down there by the defense, and now it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Green, 39.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnston. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go. 3-19.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. They'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Set. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
This guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
So now the field goal team comes on, led by the kicker, Kerry Spear, from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Spears' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So put 3 on the board, but from inside the 5. And I know we use this phrase a lot, but that's a big-time win for the defense.
It sure is. You've got the short field behind you, so you can afford to turn up the pressure. And that was a nice sequence there to keep them out of the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Bobby Richardson. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Zach Cunningham coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue, landing.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Brett Kern now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got room. Boom! And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Counter now on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Tom Hackett now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the grab by Croft. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Let's go. Blue landed.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
He'll look to throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Thomas Rawls with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Thomas Rawls who finishes it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
No, check, Patriots!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. taken in at the 22. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And we move our focus to Thomas Rawls. He had the touchdown last drive, now up over 1,300 yards on the season, and still plenty of time in this game for him to keep those numbers climbing.
And I like the fact that it's a number that you're not worried about protecting. Because if you're trying to get around, if you're trying to get over 1,000 yards, you get a little nervous, right? At this point of the season, you have a few losses. Now you're back below 1,000. Here, you're just trying to climb a big-time total even higher.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The gun. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw here. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Chapman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers trail at home at halftime. The Buccaneers have come in and looked good as the road team, and will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Bucs taking the field for their opening drive. The catch will be made, and he'll end up at the 25-yard line before being tackled. Continuing on the drive, Maxwell's going to break into the secondary, and a quick three-play drive ends with a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Packers with it now early in the second. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. Packers now down by just 3. First and 10. Under pressure here, the ball is picked off. Beasley's reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. After the INT, offense comes out now. Maxwell's going to dart up the middle, and a quick three-play drive ends with a score. As they move out in front, 10-7.
Okay, Larry, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The play fake. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. The Packers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They go play action here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. For the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Arrow. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Thomas Rawls getting ready to go here on offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. 42 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And to give this time to the tailback. Uses this stiff arm. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Thomas Rawls, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Thomas Rawls who finishes it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he slings one that's incomplete. The Packers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Chapman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Spears' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Bust through the tackle. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Ryan Grant with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are back within a score. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And now White. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Here's Tom Hackett now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. this is incomplete. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. 20th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 3rd down now following the completed pass. And to give this time to the tailback. And now running right through him. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they... Because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space. Maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hansen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his throw is incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play. And in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw in those defensive linemen, have them come upfield, and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback, thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage.
Now Johnson, and he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go. Over.
Going for it, and this is the fullback Crouch. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good. It's time.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Jeremy Langford is in. He gets the carry. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Set!
to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. We're going into the final play of this.